out there. Oh, it took a lot. It took a lot. Welcome to Narctactics. Here we discuss different topics about narcissism, awareness, and understanding the different dynamics of narcissistic abuse, stories that, testimonies that people have been through, and how to overcome, and tools you need to survive in this narcissistic society we live in. So, right now, I was watching, since, Jamaica has been going through a terrible hurricane, one of the worst hurricanes that has ever happened. And shout out to my Jamaican people because I am Jamaican and I'm proud of my culture. I love my heritage. But I was watching a live earlier, and at times like this, when people are sending donations and you feel like you want to help out, you have to be really careful of where you send your money to, because people that help, narcissists help people too. Narcissists are the most helpful people to strangers. Okay, get me? Because narcissists have to appeal to the public. All right? Narcissists have to, they love the public. Let's say your mom is a narcissist, right? Let's say Mommy Dearest. You ever saw that movie, Mommy Dearest? Check it out. They were the most helpful, giving, charitable people to the outside world, because public perception means everything to a narcissist. But to their children or to their victim, they are evil, despicable, vile creatures. Okay? So, in this time that Jamaica is trying to get it together, there are people that come out. This is a narcissist dream when there's disasters and stuff like this, where they can step to the front and say they're doing charity. They'll step to the front. Peace and blessings, y'all. Hit the like button as you're into the live. I'm talking about people who you give your money to. We're talking about Jamaica right now. And Jamaica has received a terrible hurricane. And there are people coming online asking for charity. And narcissists are the most giving people, but it's all for perception. Okay? Narcissists, they want your money. Okay? So they'll help a few people out there. Just like, for instance, you have a Mommy Dearest is a great movie, right? She's a narcissist to the max. She was an evil mother that used to abuse her children, but she was an actress in the movie, famous Hollywood actress, right? But she abused her children at home, but on the outside, she was perfect, charitable, giving, and very gracious. Anybody ever saw Mommy Dearest? Let me know in the chat, all right? So right now, as Jamaica is going through a hurricane, and times like this where there's like disasters and people are always begging for money, you got to be careful who you send your money to, because people will come on, narcissists, mind you, they love your money. So they'll disguise it as, oh, I'm going to donate. I'm going to, collect these funds because I'm going to buy this. I'm stocking up a barrel. I'm, getting things together, when they're not really doing that. They're collecting things for themselves. So I was watching this live, right? This lady, she call her plankers, right? Plankers. She call her people are plankers. If you know, it's a Jamaican lady, right? She's very helpful in the Jamaican. Like years ago, she used to donate and help people, you know, out. Like she'll go on a road and give people food and help people put together to build a house. And people are like, oh, they fall in love with her because she's such a charitable woman. She's such a terrible woman. But then if you scroll down the algorithm, you start seeing people saying, oh, this lady's a scammer. She'll take your money. She'll take your donations and do nothing with it. So today, Let me know if you guys know what a narcissist is. If you're not sure what a narcissist is, check my shorts, check my videos, and you'll get to understand, right? Because it's not an easy thing. So she was online talking about when you're send. She was online talking about when you're. She's gonna do an appliance drive, furniture, and appliances, microwaves, stuff like that, stoves, right? But when you send her these things, she don't want you to send her any used stoves, any used microwave, nothing used. She only wants new items, right? She said don't buy, make sure you buy 1,600 count bed sheets, and make sure you buy Juicy Couture and Fendi and expensive things for the homeless people in Jamaica because they need new things. She said she wouldn't give them nothing that she wouldn't wear or she wouldn't use. So you gotta listen and if you homeless, because I was homeless one time. If somebody gave me a used microwave, I would be happy for it. If somebody gave me a used mattress, I'd be happy for it. This lady comes on her lives begging people for charity, but she's collecting donations. Only 1,600 sheet count, because nobody want no sheet that's gonna fall off the bed. Only new toasters. Send her new toasters, new TV, new furniture. That's what she told her followers to send her for the homeless people in Jamaica, the people that don't got no bed to sleep on, the people that got no food. She wants her people to send Juicy Couture 16,000 count bedspread and all them sitting there. Like, so you gotta be wise. She said she don't want the people in Jamaica to have used things when right now they sleeping on the floor in the woods somewhere. And all her followers are like, yeah, don't send no used items. She don't want to collect no used items. Who does that? This is a major. Any homeless person would be excited to have a used toaster that works. So that kind of turned me off a little bit today when I was watching her live, you know, and it just shows that she is a narcissist. And she disguises as, oh, I'm a Christian. She came on with her Jesus shirt and her Jesus cross and crying about the storm, and oh, that she never believed Jamaica could be like this. And I'm not the type of person to be calling out people as a narcissist, but it just kind of hurt my spirit that she would actually tell her followers. She has over 500,000 followers. You know, they call her auntie. And she's telling people to only send her new things, new appliances, new furnitures, while these people don't have a proper structure to put these items in. Jamaican people, they build in board houses out of cardboard houses that can blow down anytime the wind blows, anytime a little rain. That's why it look like that now in Jamaica. Because people don't build a proper structure with concrete, or they just do what they can for the moment. And that's nothing wrong with it. But then you hear this lady telling us to buy them new furniture, new stove, and new fridge, and new this and new that, and they don't got nowhere to put it in. Because remember, hurricane soon come again in a couple months. So we supposed to buy new things and get them new bedspread, 16,000. Do y'all think that's right? For if we're donating charity, for us to donate, you want us to buy new things in this economy to give to homeless people? Am I wrong? I'm just sorry for the way I put it, but you gotta listen to these sly, slick things that narcissists say. All right, you have to listen. Please up the likes of your Instagram live, okay? It might sound like I'm being harsh. It might sound like I'm being harsh about the situation, but it's facts. It's reality. Do you think when you're sending people donations and charity, because there's a big hurricane in Jamaica and people are collecting things, do you think they should be grateful to receive a used toaster, a used microwave, whatever we can find, even if it's old clothes that we don't have anymore, or should we buy new things, new microwaves, new brand new refrigerators? Do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Just let me know in the comment, because maybe I'm tripping. Because I think, let me know. Please let me know if there's anybody in the chat, because I don't know if it seems like I'm insensitive, that these people want to. So this narcissist lady, because I'm getting it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. I don't know. I didn't do. I haven't. I'm back now. I'm trying to be back and get more active with the lives, because it's been a hard journey. It's been a struggle for me for the last couple of months. It's always a struggle with dealing with narcissists. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a fucking spiritual warfare when you're dealing with narcissism, and you know, it's just I'm going through so much things I don't even like to share. But anyway, so back to the point. Ow! Something hit me, honey. Yeah. So I mean, I lost my train of thought, but I just wanted to let y'all know it's a bigger picture. Then the Prime Minister of Jamaica came on talking all this foolishness, and it's like we got to look at the bigger picture. The Prime Minister came on and saying everybody gonna get like one bottle of like some foolishness that's not gonna help the long-term situation. You know, he said they're gonna get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, only to sustain them. Because remember, a hurricane soon come again. In a couple of months. So instead of building proper structure, proper strong foundations with concrete, you're going to build another cardboard house with a zinc rooftop. So anytime wind or water catch it, it's going to flood out the place. And you have all your new stoves, your new furniture, all your clothes is going to get washed away again. And it's going to be a continuous cycle. So why buy new things and give them, right? Anyway, so basically, I just want to say that this lady, they call her auntie, and plankers, she's basically going to be scamming you people, because right now is the perfect time for you to get online, and people call and say, oh, they was crying because they saw her crying, and they felt sorry for her because she was crying about the hurricane in Jamaica. And she's the same one that told you only buy new items so she could put in her storage room. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna probably sell them or keep the ones that she like for herself and give it to whoever she feels like. That's what narcissists do. And she's gonna do a video and say, oh, she's gonna give this to this person and then give this to that person, and then it will build up her public persona even more. But the majority of the money and the majority of the things she's gonna keep for herself. You can't trust narcissists. You can't trust narcissists. And in this economy, for people to have so many GoFundMes now, everybody want to have a GoFundMe. Everybody want to have a GoFundMe. GoFundMe this, GoFundMe that. So that's just my word for right now. Just be careful who you support, and be careful of the little sly things, because a narcissist would tell you who they are by little smirk, little jokes, little sly things, and then you be like, they'll say something under their breath, and then you be like, what you said? And they'll be like, nothing. But you heard what you heard, but then they'll just laugh it off and smirk it. So in these times where the economy is getting tough and rough, be careful who you donate to, because this is when all the thieves and the scammers are going to come out even extra. Okay, so just hit the like button. I don't know if anybody see nobody in the chat, but now I'm the top fan, nobody not saying nothing. Nobody knows. Anyway, so abidi bidi bum bum. I think that's it for now. 18 minutes. Yep. Yes, sir. So, and Jamaica receives so much money from the like. Why I don't see any aid you don't see any people with videos of the relief. Okay, so the prime minister came on he did a live press conference, right? He said we got 200 something million dollars or whatever like that, and he said something like he's gonna get a task. How he came in like 3 weeks or almost a month after the damn hurricane, or whatever. He's gonna say he's gonna build a task force. He's gonna get a task force together. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. So since look how long people been knowing Jamaica hurricane season is every year. And it's not the first time Jamaica had a hurricane. So now you just want to decide you want to build a task force and a task force to help chop down trees, and that should have already been. You should have that before you even was a president, a prime minister. You should have had they should have had a task force for when hurricanes happen and stuff like that. It's like nothing organized, nothing not together, and it's just it's just a money grab, It's just a money grab. All them politicians, they're gonna split that money up between themselves and their family, and the Jamaican people not gonna see. They're gonna see little crumbs here and there, little crumbs here and there. Nothing tangible, nothing little crumbs in here. Now, how deep do you want to go? You know, how deep do we want to go with this? Because you see, we might have to go in a different direction. It don't even matter because people don't people don't watch the lives anyway, right? Now, oh Lord, how do I say this? Because when I say things, people be thinking it's insensitive or rude or to get their feelings hurt. And it's just, I say things like, I don't really sugarcoat things. I don't have no finesse game. I'm going to tell you like this, straight to the point, straight facts, no sugarcoat. That's it. Right? I love my culture. I love my Jamaican people, but there's a lot of wickedness going on. And I don't think the government in Jamaica really cares about the people. Okay? Just because a president or prime minister comes on the TV and he gives you sweet talk you, and people clap after everything he say, the prime minister, the president could come on TV and be like, "Oh, make America great again. We're gonna make Jamaica great again," and then everybody start clapping. Everyone was clap after everything the damn prime minister to say. And he ain't say nothing like too big. So peace and blessings. Oh shit! I should be looking at the damn. I wasn't looking at the chat, y'all. But it's just a deep. It's like if you know, Jamaica doesn't really own any of the beaches. Did you guys know that? Hit the like button as you enter the live, please. Right now, we're talking about narcissism and how narcissists will come out at times like this when there's disasters, and how to be aware, you know? So, Jamaica doesn't own any of their beaches or most of their land. Could you imagine you live on a tropical island and you're not allowed to go on your own beach? A lot of those beaches are privatized, owned by corporations, hotels and stuff like that. So it's like there's some people that want to take over Jamaica, right? And if there's hurricanes, I mean, who knows that the hurricane wasn't sent or HARP didn't, a weather machine, you know? Our wars are not going to be fought like one time in the old time days. And somebody's going to be like, oh, hurricanes been happening since the beginning of time. Of course, yeah, hurricane like Hurricane Gilbert and them hurricanes. Hurricanes been happening before this and before that. Okay, but that don't mean that the government can't evolve with the times and make HARP machines and weather machines. And China got their own sun. We got AI running around, AI robots. Oh, like this is the war is not going to be fought like how we think soldiers be run up and down. They're gonna be sending messing with the sun and messing with the nature and messing with shit. And the more hurricane we get to mess up the earth and take away the Jamaicans, the more because sometimes they think that Jamaican people not really worth it. I'm Jamaican, I can talk, okay? And people are gonna say, "Oh, you're being insensitive." I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. They're gonna say Jamaican people are not worth it. They're useless, you know, and it's time to get rid of them. That's what the government is thinking, right? So they don't really care about the people. They're gonna get rid of the people so they can take their land and build this. This has all been happening since the beginning of time. It's all been happening since the beginning of time. Take the people land, build whatever you want, resorts and special destinations, drive out the people. If we can drive out the people, we're gonna hit the live if you enter the live. Hit the live if you hit the live if you enter in the chat. Like up the screen, tap the like button. Thank you, please, please and thanks. Yeah, so this has been it's happening since the beginning of the time. So they have something called Vision 2030 of Jamaica. Mind you, remember we're doing smart cities now. And the people that don't want to submit, we could just wash them away with another hurricane. You know, the people that don't submit, we just wash them away with another hurricane, or whatever natural disasters. You know, so I think I think this shall be the end of the live. But you can go back to my shorts and watch the videos and leave a comment and watch different things about narcissist and learning about these people now. Okay. Yes. Okay. Diggy 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 diggy. It's just terrible, man. Hi, little guy. Yeah, banga. How can I pause it? Can I pause it? What am I gonna do? SoFlo TV. SoFlo TV. Help is on the way. Yeah.
What if you were prepared for all those interview curveballs? Practice the interview before the interview.
Ow.
Pain steals moments from our lives.
Who took all the stuff and left with it. So our people are still left without stuff. And now Andrew Hollis come up here to say, a lie, Mattel.
Ow! Some stupid fly tried to get us,
A
boo.
lie Mattel. Instead of you saying, I clearly would have affected every part. Speaker of the House, whose job is to basically tell anybody who has a right to speak and what you have a right to say, right? And if she don't like what you're saying because it's going to make her husband look bad, she simply cut you off. And the biggest part of her job is supposed to be in, and he was going on.
Listen, do we have to come do that over here?
It looked like that's where it's
And US Embassy, do we have to do that? Mauricio,
His constituencies are taken care of first. How are they supposed to just go take care of them constituents?
You are first. You're not Haile Selassie. You are not the king.
Them can take a machete and chop through the little tree them we drop down and reach the people them.
And they're right next to each other. So what is it like?
Those events that we see, those are events that are on behalf of, it has something to do with the country. Then it's super partial. She won't even give the people them enough respect to have them ask a valid question. I mean, she cut off by holding them microphone upon them while in the middle of them trying to ask a question. And then I see videos where her own people violate all the rules in there, speak out of term. Me say Warmington the other day, Warmington was like, me no business, cut off the mic. You can cut off the mic if you don't want to. Rah, 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 rah. And he's just going and going. You know what she was doing? She was laughing. She cut the mic, and he might talk without the mic. It was when, I believe it was Terry Long was speaking to the Hispanic delegates who were there. And he was instructed to address them in Spanish. And he was speaking to them in Spanish. Now, by right, they're supposed to have an interpreter there, because our Constitution said no foreign language should be spoken while Parliament is in session, with the MPs sitting not able to understand any of what is being said. So I guess they didn't have an interpreter that day, so they gave permission to Terry Long to go ahead and speak in Spanish. Warmington was not having it. So you tried to tell me it's now said this is my parliament and me supposed to go to Spanish school, go to school, go learn Spanish and come back in and come interpret. No, me not do it. I'm not doing it to no, and he was going off. And she already said to him 1 and 2 times, stop the noise, you're talking out of term, please hush, this, that, and the other. And the man just, me no business, me no care, and him a go on.
What kind of ghetto madness is this?
She was laughing.
Now we're gonna go like somewhere a little bit further, guys.
Sure, why the delay? But I think it's strategic. Maybe they want the people and for them.
It is strategic. It is strategic.
Sorry to say
They
that.
want the people to suffer under who they voted for.
True.
Yeah.
So true. But thank you, Soflo. Have a good one, all right?
All right, family. You too.
All right. Bye.
So, check it. El Salvador, right? They alone sent in 3 planes and 300 rescue workers and humanitarian aid. Just El Salvador alone. 3 plane load. 300 rescue workers and humanitarian aids. So when we see 5 of them in a one corner, a chop down stuff and work alongside JCF or whatever, I'm wondering where is the other 295 that came in. That's what I'm talking about. I want to start seeing, when I see people videoing, I can't miss the rescue workers that came in. And these people came in right after the hurricane hit, like, this is an emergency. Let's treat it like an emergency. We're here to help you. We're here to, this is what we do. Search and rescue. Let's go. And like 1 week later, communities are still marooned. I seen the angel, big up to the
Hey,
angel,
shut up.
the brother that I was telling
Nobody
you
asked you
about,
nothing.
that, the brother I was telling you about
What I said? Blood class.
He said he been working construction since he was 15 and him lose everything. The angel them went into his neighborhood.
So yeah, I think I'm about to end the live right now, but just be careful where you put your money to and what charity events you donate to. And watch out for the sly talks and what people say they want as for charity. People that are telling you that they want only new items, new TVs, new appliances. Be careful of what they're doing, with your items. Some of these things are not going to be donated to the people that need them. These people will be reselling these items, storing it for themselves. So just be careful on those who you give your donations to, because everyone can come with a sob story, and that's what narcissists they will love bomb you, right? Narcissists will love bomb you. They'll come on a live with their Jesus clothes and their Jesus outfit, and you know saying they're praying for Jamaica, and they want you to start donating to them. All right, so that's it for now. I'll Why are you playing games with me? Stop being. You just ate already, dude. Anyway, so I'll be back with another live later. Peace and blessings, y'all.